Shalom. First off, I want to start off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that do well in this tabernacle of David. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect that is out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your call and election sure. Shalom. All right. This is your brother Hashah from the Great Millstone Savannah Camp. Come back in the spirit with another lesson. Lord willing, I pray and hope that it's edifying. All right. And I wanted to go into something I have been meditating on. How a lot of things are becoming stumbling blocks unto the churches, man. All right, meaning these different Israelite camps, even certain brothers of Great Millstone, all right, that have fallen away. All right, and the scripture speaks about how they would have continued on with us. All right, let's get that. Salakia. Yep. And this is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 18. It says, "Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that the anti-Hamashiach shall come, even now even now are there many anti-Hamashiachs, whereby we know that it is the last time." Okay, and we're living in that time where there are so many people who don't believe on the name, all right, Yahweh Shai, on who he was, all right, his sacrifice, that he's come to save the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, according to the Bible. Okay, so many people do not believe. Verse 19, it says they went out from us, but they were not of us. And this is speaking about the churches. Okay, those believers who did believe, all right, and are still, kind of in the world. It says, for if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. Yeah, so there are certain men on which this word became a stumbling block. It became offensive to them, all right? They found something that they didn't agree with, and instead of, going to the Lord with it, all right, and asking the Lord for understanding and enduring those times, because we all have them, all right, they allow those things to become bitterness, all right, and it will spring you up. It says, but they went out that they might be manifest that they were not all of us. It says, but ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. So the Lord has given us an unction, all right, meaning a feeling, all right, a certain, being able to discernment, unction, all right, from the Holy One, from the Rakak Wadash, okay, from Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakwadash. All right, to know all things. All right, to be rooted in 100% truth. Okay, not 99. Not disagreeing with certain things. Not casting away certain parts of the scriptures because it offends us. All right, it offends our flesh. Okay, but walking in the spirit when it comes to doctrine, when it comes to the pure things of the scriptures. All right. Let me see. Spring bitter. Yep. This is Hebrews 12:12. It says, "Wherefore lift up the hands which hang down and the feeble knees, and make straight paths for your feet, lest that which is lame be turned out of the way, but let it rather be healed." Yeah, we're supposed to be ushering in the lamed. All right. The poor. Just those that are contrite and broken in spirit. Okay, and making the path straight for them. All right. Verse 14, it says, "Follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see Yahweh." It says, "Looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of God, lest any root of bitterness springing up trouble you." Yeah, because there's a lot of things in this truth that come along and it might trouble you. It might irk your spirit. There's doctrine that you just don't understand maybe in these first stages of your walk, and you can allow that to spring up and become bitterness. All right. And ultimately you have men who have fallen out of the truth, fallen out of the correct doctrine because they didn't check certain things in the spirit. Okay. It says, "And therefore many be defiled." Yeah, and by that you have men who have set up camps and now have followers. Okay. And now because you disagree, you have men, you have a doctrine, all right, mingled with truth, all right, and then there's the ism or a schism that you didn't believe, all right, and now you're causing other men to believe that, okay, and now what? Many are defiled. It says, "Lest there be," man, Salakia, that's probably, that's a different, well, we can read that. Verse 16 says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." All right, and the example of that story was Esau wasn't patient. Okay, he wasn't ready to wait for this for this food. He didn't understand the process. Okay, and that's this generation is like that. It's a very fast food microwave culture. You have men who want, they want it right now. They want these things right now. They want the glory. They want fame. They want merchandise. All right. And they're willing, all right, to do whatever it takes to get it. Even if it's, selling out the brotherhood. Okay. It says, "By many are defiled." You're teaching that Paul wasn't a man of the Lord. His writings don't hold authority. You teaching that the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai, all right, it's not the true name. All right, you're selling off your birthright. Because that's exactly what Esau Edom wants, and he'll make it beneficial for you. He'll do certain things for you if you do that. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 8, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, "Therefore the Lord," and I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It says, "Therefore the Lord will overwhelm them with a mighty flood from the Euphrates River, the king of Assyria, in all his glory. This flood will overflow all its channels." Yeah, so the Lord was prophesying unto Isaiah, all right, that the Assyrians were going to come and, basically put them in captivity and overtake them, all right? And the same thing is about to happen. This is modern day Assyria, modern day Babylon, modern day Egypt, okay? America is that, okay? And we're prophesying into the inhabitants, all right, of the land, the Israelites, that the king of this place, which is the elites, all right, the banking family, they're about to overthrow and overflow and overtake this land, all right, with chaos. And ultimately, the solution is going to come by way of the MOTB, all right, which is also another rock of offense, all right, another doctrine that's, not commonly accepted, all right, but, like we said, man, many going to be defiled, all right. Verse 8, it says, "And sweep into Judah until it is chin deep. It will spread its wings, submerging your land from one end to the other. O Emmanuel," which Emmanuel means the Lord is with us, is also one of the titles, all right, of Yahweh Shai. Okay. Verse 9, it says, "Huddle together your nations and be terrified. Listen, all you distant lands, prepare for battle, but you will be crushed. Yes, prepare for battle, but you will be crushed. Call your councils of war, but they will be worthless. Develop your strategies, but they will not succeed, for God is with us." All right. And ultimately, that's the message. All right. Is that all these things are coming down the pipe: war, pestilences, famines. All right. But the Lord is with us, Emmanuel, which is what the name Emmanuel means. All right. The Lord is with us. All right. It says, Yahweh has given me a strong warning not to think like everyone else does, he said. All right. And you have people who are, making merchandise of the truth, making Paul's writings a stumbling block, thinking like everyone else does. Oh, it's confusing, and, laying that stumbling block, that snare before everyone. It says, don't call everything a conspiracy like they do, and don't live in dread of what frightens them. All right. Which is why they're really afraid. When you look at these certain camps bringing weapons into their ministry, they're afraid. All right. Ultimately, they don't believe that Yahweh Shai's sacrifice was enough. They believe that they have to use carnal means, and those same carnal means are going to get them killed. Verse 13, it says, "Make the Lord of heaven's armies holy in your life. He is the one you should fear." All right. Yeah. And rather than, fearing Yahweh Shai, they fear Esau. All right. They fear the militaries and whatnot. But Yahweh Shai, we understand that he's in control. All right. We are as worms. All right. It says he is the one who should make you tremble. He will keep you safe. And here's the point. It says, but to Israel and Judah, he will He will be a stone that makes people stumble. All right. And a lot of these camps, they're stumbling. All right. Whether it be the northern kingdom or the southern kingdom, they're stumbling at this doctrine. All right. He said a rock that makes them fall. All right. Yeah, Paul is not, his writings aren't authoritative. Well, then, all the things that Paul said, which are going to be wisdom, all right, in the day of wrath, even right now, all right, Paul was teaching that you can't even, you can't keep the law to the fullest. That's why Yahweh Shai got on the cross. So telling us that, Yahweh Shai is not to be worshipped. Just different things, man, are gonna make you people fall. All right, because in the day of Yahweh Shai's wrath, all right, you're not gonna have that covering, because what you've been teaching, it says, and what you've been believing. All right, it says, and for the people of Jerusalem, he will be a trap and a snare. Many will stumble and fall and never to rise again. They will be snared and captured. Preserve the teaching of Yahweh and trust his instructions to those who follow them. Okay. It says, I will wait for the Lord who has turned away from the descendants of Jacob. I will put my hope in him. Okay. Yeah, man, we supposed to be waiting on Yahweh Shai and trusting in these instructions that he left. Okay. And a lot of those instructions are in Paul's writings. All right. Paul brought a lot of understanding to the law. All right. He brought a lot of understanding to Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. So we are to entrust in those things, man. So, I'm end it right there. I'm about to, go out here and do camp. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying and exhorting. I want to end off by giving all the glory, infinite praise, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect that is out there pushing this truth in all sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make your calling of election sure. Shalom.